Hello there. Welcome to my channel. My name is Faith Dodger and I'm literally the girl next door. Today, I'm going to take you around the Royal National Lifeboat Institute at the Southend-on-sea branch. This institute is abbreviated as the RNLI. What is the RNLI, as you may ask? It's the Royal National Lifeboat Institute and is the largest charity that has been saving lives at sea around the coasts of the United Kingdom, the Republic of Ireland, the Channel Islands, and the Isle of Man, as well as on some inland waterways. The RNLI first established a station at Southend in 1879 to assist ships going ashore on many sandbanks of the Thames estuary. The lifeboat was launched from davits on the pierhead, 1.25 miles from the shore, much as it is today. Between 1885 and 1891, a second station existed, the lifeboat being housed in Hartington Road and launched by horse-drawn carriage. The lifeboats at this time were of the pulling, rowing and sailing type, but in 1928 the first motor lifeboat arrived, the Greater London, and this was at first moored off the pierhead. However, in 1935 a lifeboat house and slipway were completed adjacent to the pierhead railway station. The Greater London was one of the 19 lifeboats which went to Dunkirk in 1940. Inflatable inshore lifeboats were sent to Southend in 1965 and 1969 to assist in the increasing number of pleasure craft.
Yes.
Wow, look at this big beach bag. It's really lovely and it's got a towel inside. Microfiber cloth, microfiber towel. This is really pretty. It's going for £12. This is really cute and unique. RNLI water bottles. Beach mat. There's so many trinkets in here. Souvenirs, sunscreen.
The conventional lifeboat, the Greater London II, a Watson-class boat which had served the station since 1955, was withdrawn from the station in March 1976, being replaced by an Atlantic 21 semi-rigid inflatable named the Percy Saron. One of the D-class ILLBs was also withdrawn. In 1986, Her Royal Highness Princess Anne attended the naming ceremony at Southend on 2nd May to name the new Atlantic 21 lifeboat Percy Garon II. Boathouse was considered unsafe and demolished after the 180-feet coaster King's Abbey sliced through a section of the pier on 30 June.
Julia and Angus Wright. Look at the engines and the propellers. This is really impressive.
They're not, I mean, because you've got the other smaller D-class down the other end. At least they can use that all along the parts. Oh, yeah. It's full cost out.
The RNLI run a charity.
Yes,
They need donations from the public to keep them running.
Just past the cafeteria, sort of this side of the cafeteria.
If you can help, join online.
It's just down the bottom there. Just sort of if you're on the train, if you look to the right, you see all the doors. Oh. But quite often they're shut, so you know.
A temporary station was quickly re-established at the pierhead. This was officially opened on 24th January 1991 by Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal. RNLI was in this accommodation until the new boathouse was built and the latest regeneration of the pier started. Today's boathouse houses the Atlantic 75, a second D-class ILLB which was sent to the station in 1987 and a souvenir shop. The current station that we're touring was opened in June 2002. The other ILLB is housed on the seawall just east of the pier, and a small building at the start of the pier walkway is where the electric buggy and bicycles used by the crew to reach the pierhead are stored. The two D-class inshore lifeboats are named Ethel Royal and Forrester's London Pride, replacing Raft Racer and Douglas Cameron in the mid-90s. The Atlantic 75, Vic and Billy Whiffen, which only entered service in 2001, was kindly donated by the Whiffen family. This replaced the Percy Garron II, which served the station for over 15 years. All the crew members and supporting committees are volunteers, and Southend is generally one of the busiest lifeboat stations. New data released by the Royal National Lifeboat Institution RNLI has revealed summer 2021 saw the highest number of lives saved during water sport incidents since 2002. The 55 lives saved this summer by volunteer crews was the largest number since 72 lives were saved in 2002. Water sport figures cover people who got into difficulty while bodyboarding, using inflatables, kayaking or canoeing, kite surfing, paddleboarding, rowing, surfing, swimming, water skiing, windsurfing, and dinghy sailing. RNLI has saved over 143,000 lives since 1824. Countless more lives are saved through their youth education and water safety work. Did you know that Africa has a higher drowning rate than any other continent in the world? The RNLI is now working closely with other global organizations to create a brand new survival program that aims to prevent hundreds of African children from the drowning epidemic they face each day. I purchased a souvenir to help support the cause. Your monthly donation will help fund everything volunteers need to save lives at sea. With you by their side, they'll never stop striving to save everyone. 33,000 people were helped in 2020. Help keep people safe. If you can't donate monthly, you can easily just visit one of their souvenir shops and purchase something, just like I did. Any little contribution will go a long way.